Welcome to World War II Chronicles, a weekly tribute to America's fighting men and women in commemoration of the Second World War. These programs are narrated by Ed Herlihy and are based on the news broadcasts of the war period from the recorded sound collection of the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
For more than 4 months, the Marines had battled the Japanese on the island of Guadalcanal. But beginning in December 1942, the Marines were being relieved by forces of the U.S. Army. On December 9th, General Vandergrift turned over command to Army Lieutenant General Alexander Patch.
Here in the Washington studio with us this afternoon is Major General Alexander A. Vandergrift, Commanding General of the Marines on Guadalcanal until they were formally replaced last week by Army troops under General Patch.
Just exactly where is Henderson Field, General? And what's its relation to the rest of the island and the fighting fronts?
That is where most people go wrong. To hear people talk, you would think we occupied most of the island. We do not.
During December, Japanese positions overlooking Henderson Field were cleared out by General Patch's soldiers and Marines.
Henderson Airfield on Guadalcanal is the most hotly contested strip of land in the South Pacific.
A naval communique says American troops on Guadalcanal are attacking isolated Japanese positions in bitter fighting.
We are moving along on Guadalcanal. American troops have completely overrun the village of Cocombona and thrown the Japs out of their positions.
On January 10th, 1943, the U.S. launched a major drive westward to push the Japanese off the island. Less than 2 weeks before, however, the Imperial Chiefs of Staff had agreed on an unprecedented event in the annals of the Japanese Army. Undetected by the Americans during the first week of February, the Japanese evacuated almost 11,000 men.
American troops are continuing their mopping-up operations on Guadalcanal, where Japanese forces are estimated to have been reduced from 15,000 to 4,000 men.
By February 8th, when the American forces arrived at the western tip of the island, they found only abandoned boats and supplies. The following day, General Patch radioed headquarters, stating that the Tokyo Express, the Japanese supply convoy, no longer had a terminus at Guadalcanal. I'm Ed Herlihy. Join me next time for World War II Chronicles.
World War II Chronicles was produced by the American Veterans Center and Radio America in cooperation with the National Archives. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on iTunes or visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org. We need your help to keep the legacy of our World War II generation alive. Visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org to make a donation to support World War II Chronicles and the ongoing work of the American Veterans Center.